Hello, Way of the Rose community. I have just been traveling, so it's been difficult for me to keep up with the novena posts. But because of my background as a dancer and mover, I wish to share this novena post relating to the visitation as something to explore through the body and through movement. So, in this visitation, we know that the Annunciation has preceded. So there has been this acceptance and this miracle of this conception. And we can feel conception as our heart's desire, any project we have engaged with. And in the beginning, to share this with somebody must be a very trusted partner or somebody in our life before it's fully formed. And so in this case, it's Mary's cousin, and they share the miracle of an older woman being pregnant and a younger woman being pregnant. And I love this mystery because of women meeting women and women sharing in the joys of being a woman and what our bodies can do. Our bodies can create new life. And so as we feel into our bodies around this visitation, one way to explore this just through our individual body is feeling into one side of the body and moving that, and somehow it meets the other side of the body. So it's like we're meeting ourselves somehow in the middle. So, what happens when we just explore movement on one side of the body, imagining that that perhaps is the youthful, miraculous gift that has just emerged? And how does it meet with an older, wiser, similar thing, but how do these two things meet? How do these two people meet? Or how do we prepare ourselves after we've had this gift of conception? How do we share this deeply and celebrate it with another? So I just recommend you find movement to engage and feel what is it you're really holding in your body as this little seed, this little germ of that's evolving inside, that's maybe not quite fully formed. And perhaps, one gesture to explore this is holding the hands and bringing it, fairly close to the body because you're still holding things really close to your chest, really close into your body, and feeling how your body supports it, feeling, the rising and the verticality and the head and tail. But how do you support this? And then when do you and who do you choose as your community to offer this next stage? And sometimes the offering is this close to your body. You're not ready to just open it out like here. Perhaps it's just this close to the body to begin to share this miracle, this excitement around this conception that is miraculous in both cases of these women coming together. And perhaps if we go back to that sides of the body, it's like, how do we bring those two different stories together? but it's also something about us meeting ourselves and coming together within ourselves to carry on in this project. And I know this is a little bit of winging it as I've been traveling without a lot of thought. It's more my little improvisation based on this and finding the community that's right for you to share in this piece of the visitation. How do we bring this into a protected, sacred space of visitation as opposed to perhaps sharing it with the wrong person who might squash us or take us, into a doubting place about this little tender project that's still here. This is a very tender space. And how do we meet that tender space within ourselves and then bring that tender vulnerability when we meet another? And can we trust our instincts into finding those right people that support us in these endeavors? So I just offer you this little movement exploration. You can just do it with your hands of how do you bring this gentle endeavor that's precious to you and share it in the right community. Thank you.